Yeah, I think it was a great match today. I think South Africa started beautifully. India did pretty good. They went on to play till tea, actually, which made more sense to me. I feel you can't predict what South Africa is capable of. You cannot predict what could be the ideal target that you could save. The only thing you can do is like, don't give them much time to chase it through. It's important in a situation like this. It's a tough thing to make a call. What is better to actually have more balls to bowl at the South Africans, to bowl them out, which can also go in the other way around, that they have more deliveries to chase it down. So I think Dhoni has made a right decision. I think it's always better to go safe, and they were all out. It's not. We don't know what Dhoni would have done if they wouldn't have become all out, but I'm sure somewhat like 450 or 470 there he would have settled with, and that's what the score was. I think it was fairly fine, and we have decent amount of time with us to bowl South Africans out if we do bowl well. And but on the other side, now South Africa got a brilliant start. I think Smith played brilliantly. I think Smith is usually a stroke making kind of a player, but he changed his tactics. He realized that it's important for him to spend more time on the crease and phase as much as balls as possible, and he did exactly that, and which helped. I think they got a 100 runs partnership. Peterson on the other side, he looked more gritty in terms of his test record is concerned, because he's new to the world cricket. He has to show that he can play at the top order. He can score runs as well. So I think he looked more determined, and he looked a guy who wants to prove a point. So I think Peterson was a little more aggressive, but Smith was more safe, more calm and composed. I think that was a right way to go ahead. And at the end, our 100 runs partnership, 109 for no loss. There was no need for Smith to do that thing which he did, right? Trying to take a single, hitting the ball towards mid-on when there is a mid-on fielder. There is no need to take a single in a test cricket. I think that was a very very silly thing what he did, and that paid a lot of price. They ended up losing another wicket. So and what can I say? Amla is a class player, and the way Amla got out is just unbelievable. He expected it to bounce, but then they say, you need to watch the ball till the very end, and he expected it'll bounce, but then he ducked, and he just took away his eyes from the ball, and the ball didn't bounce at all. So you can go ahead and blame the pitch, but then the batsman, if he would have kept the eye and kept his eye on the ball, he could have still negated it. He could have still avoided his wicket. That didn't happen, unfortunately, and that paid price. And actually, it costed them, because 109 for no loss, and then they became suddenly 117 for two. They could have capitalized. Another 50, 60 runs partnership with the second wickets could have done a world of good. But anyways, now it's evenly poised. I think it can go anybody's game. It will be interesting to see what happens on the fifth there, because you can't say anything right now. But you never know if De Villiers and Callis sticks to the wicket and builds up a partnership, and De Villiers gets into the greasy mode. They may have a match on too. They may think of winning as well. And on the other side, if wickets fall, India is on the hunt. And if they have a different tactics, and Peterson and Callis get set, and they want to defend and play a defensive, get a defensive approach, then they may look for a draw. So you can't say. It's evenly points. It'll be very interesting to see what happens tomorrow. It's an exciting day. So, and I would like to see how Dhoni rotates his bowlers. And it was very interesting to see Dhoni coming and doing it with a ball and giving wicket keeping to Kohli. But I think South Africa missed it couldn't capitalize on such a great start they got. Nevertheless, we'll wait for tomorrow. Let's see what happens. It'll be an interesting match to watch. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.